This is it, 99 Attack. Hello and welcome to a new video. So in April of this year I started 3 alt accounts with the idea to do group PVM solo. So the idea there was to go, for example, to God Wars dungeon with 4 accounts and destroy the bosses there. So I got myself max combat stats in Nightmare Zone first. In the background you can see a clip that's about 2 months old now, where I get 99 in attack, defense and range on all 3 accounts. By the way, I got 99 strength in the last episode of this account, so check out the playlist if you want to see the other episodes for how I trained. I also will go in detail a bit now how I trained the accounts, so you get all the data you need if you want to make yourself alt accounts like this as well. So the setup for wearing range is the exact thing that I wore right here. It's also in the last video with the exact method that I did. I did Nightmare Zone. I used 199.3k scales and 84.6k eddy darts. Total cost around 60 mil. By the way, low level melee training was in the last episode too. So for training melee after 94 hit points, before 94 hit points, I used the Obsidian armor set. I used the DH set. DH only gets good once you hit a high hit points level, and according to my calculations that is around 93 or 94. I also tested it and it seems to be correct. So right then I used the Darok set with the Amulet of Torture, the granite gloves. Actually adamant gloves are better, but I haven't done recipe for disaster yet. Then the primordial boots, the berserkering eye and the fire cape. Of course Infernal Cape would be better, and the Ancient Blessing because the slot would be free anyway. So you use a DH set once every around 1 million XP. So I trained around 20 mil XP I would say with the DH set, so I used around 20 sets. By the way, it's better to sell them to the G and to buy a new one than to repair them at Lumbridge, because people with a high smithing level can repair them in their player-owned house for a cheaper cost, and some people do that for profit. So if you use them down to 0, it's better to just sell them in the G and buy new ones. For the inventory setup, I went for 6 super combat potions. I'm not using overloads because overloads heal you back up to 50 HP and make the thing totally not AFKable compared to super combat potions. And then the rest of the inventory just absorption potions. DH has a lot of defense, so it's even a lot more AFK than training range here, and the XP rate is around 100k an hour as well, so I really liked it. The bosses I use are still the same that I used for ranging, because I didn't want to do more quests. There might be slightly better bosses, but those one right here don't disrupt you at all. For example, the Witch's Experiment does some stupid stuff with your stats and lowers them, so you don't want that. That's everything I can tell you about the melee training, so let's start getting some quests done on the 3 accounts. In total, by getting all the 99s at Nightmare Zone, I gained 87.4 mil points. I'm keeping the points and not buying hurt boxes, even though I could make all the money I spent on training back, because I like imbues more. By the way, if you want the perfect bosses for Nightmare Zone, there's a DPS calculator, which is a Google spreadsheet that can get you those. If you just search for best DPS calculator, a guide from myself will come up on YouTube. So instead of doing any quests on the accounts, I first splashed magic to 99. This is super AFK and all you have to do is click in the inventory once every 15 minutes. I just did that on the side for a bit over a month at the time, I think, and I got myself all the way to 99 magic on all 3 accounts. By the way, I used the rough runes for the last few levels, that's around 60k XP an hour, but I actually wouldn't advise to use any better runes than bloods, because bloods are quite cheap and around 50k XP an hour at around 7 GP per XP or something like that, and not 10 plus GP per XP like the rough runes were, so I spent a lot of money on magic. By the way, all 3 accounts right here hit 99 magic at about the same time, which is quite cool. Just give it a look. Ah, nice. So then I did some quests. I did Imp Catcher, Doric's Quest, Witch's Potion, Druidic Ritual, Murder Mystery, Monk's Friend, Black Knights, Recruitment Drive, Hazel Cult, Observatory, Meryl's Crystal, Holy Grail, Dragon Bonus, Scorpion Catcher, Plague City. I just followed the perfect quest guide for the beginning of my quests. So I didn't have to train any stats again to do quests. So this right here is 55 woodcutting, requirement for lunar diplomacy, so it's out of the way now. I did it a bit earlier because I couldn't be bothered to do quests anymore, so I'll keep on questing some more for now. Then I did the Biohazard quest, and after that the Knight's Sword, so I get my smithing to 29. I trained 21 to 25 thieving quickly, so I can do the quest that gives me level 30 mining. So this right here is the dig site quest completed, and it will give me a huge jump in mining levels all the way up to level 33. Also 17 herblore, and the same goes for the other two accounts that are below me right here. Nice. So now I can go to Motherlode mine when I want to do some AFKing and get my mining all the way up to 68, because I need that for Dragon Slayer 2 in the far future. So I AFK'd at Motherlode mine all the way to level 60 mining on all three accounts. XP rate was quite low because I didn't spend too much attention on the accounts. I think the XP rate only was like 14 or 15k XP an hour. So I spent like 20 hours AFK there. So that's quite long. Mining is so slow if you do it AFK. Yeah, by the way, I'm still a female character because I didn't change back after recruitment drive and I can't be asked. So for everybody wondering, I got 121 golden nuggets on here, 109 on cool, and 118 on noob. So there's a little bit of a difference, like you can get 10 more or 10 less from level 60 mining, but I think you should get somewhere around 115. And I could buy 2 prospector pieces, the top and the legs with that, but I'm not sure if I want to call back in the future, so I won't spend it yet. So then I was able to convince myself to do some quests again, so I did Jungle Potion, Dwarf Cannon, Nature Spirit, Death Plateau, and Gertrude's Cat. So I ran out of GP again, so I traded 50 mil more from my main to the accounts. Now I traded 350 mil to each of the accounts. In total I used 280 mil of that for training the skills up. So that was all the combat skills for melee, range and mage, and the 75 prayer. So I spent 840 mil in total on those 3 accounts right here. So you might be asking, how do I make all that money? I make all that money with flipping and investments in the GE. So I'm doing a lot of trading on old school RuneScape since the G came out in 2015 and made a lot of money with that. My bank is over 20 bill right now and I've never went to the arena. Then I did some more quests. Those were Ictalrin's Little Helper, Tribal Totem, the Golem, Elemental Workshop, the Goblin part of Recipe for Disaster, Demon Slayer, Shadow of the Storm, and Elemental Workshop. I just hit level 58 fishing. The reason I only trained to 58 here at fly fishing is because at 58 you can do Barbarian fishing and you can get Leaping Salmon. But for that I need 30 agility and 30 strength. It's only worth it once you can catch both of them, otherwise fly fishing is better. So I'll get 30 agility by doing some questing. Then I wanted to get myself piety, so I did several quests. First I did Fairy Tale Part 1, then I did Grand 3 for the agility XP and got up to level 33 agility. Then I did Shiloh Village. Then I did some fishing for 36 agility with Barbarian fishing. Then I did Rune Mysteries and One Small Favor. When I did One Small Favor, I used all the experience lamps on agility and got myself all the way up to level 41 agility. So I did King's Ransom to unlock piety and put the EXP on mining. But before I could unlock piety, I had to do the minigame. So I finished that, was super easy with those high combat stats. By the way, right after this video is out, I will be streaming training Slayer on the 3 accounts. So check me out, twitch.tv/MichaelMeyerRS. The stream is in the pinned comment and also in the description. Also, there's a clan chat, Michaels_first. You can see it on the screen right now. There's also a Discord in the description, and also have a Twitter if you want to follow me there. It's a great place if you want to ask me about anything. There will be a video every single day for the next month, or I will try to make a video every single day. I have loads of video ideas, so this won't be a problem, and I have loads of free time. So if you don't want to miss out, hit the subscribe button, and also don't forget to like the video. So that's everything for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, thanks, and bye.